Welcome everyone back to the channel. So as you can tell, we're doing some fishing today. Hope you enjoyed the little drone footage. We got a few brim in our tank right now. We're just taking a few hours, maybe a few hours. We're gonna do a few catfish today. Hopefully we can get about 8 or 10. Do a big fry, kind of just relax a little bit, get some more food, and see how the day plays out. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. I hope you all enjoyed this, especially if you're like in lockdown or whatever. I know a lot of countries right now are in lockdown because of the whole virus situation or whatever. So hope you all enjoy, and maybe one day y'all can get out and have some fun as well. So stay tuned. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a beautiful day. Devin actually said he's gonna get in the pond today, so I'll get that on video. Maybe we'll all take a little dip. It'll be pretty cool. I know the water is actually, it's quite chilly. But we just keep getting hits on brim. Brim keeps hitting. So if you ever had brim, you know what it's like. It's meh, it's okay. My dad likes brim, so we'll probably just gut it and then fry them up and eat them in whole. So should be pretty cool. Look at this water. It's a beautiful day. Look at all of our lily pads, y'all. We're gonna have to pull these out because we don't want to use any herbicides or anything like that and damage our pond. So sometime this summer we're going to be coming out here with a lily ripper and ripping them out. That'll be a big project, but we already have big projects in the works, so one big project at a time, really. Also, we're standing on our dock, so if you've seen it from our other drone videos, this thing is quite decrepit. So it's like walking through a minefield. Hopefully you don't fall through. But we will also be redoing this. As you can see, there's holes in it and stuff like that. But thinking about all kinds of cool ways to do it. Put like some power out here, maybe some solar. Put our batteries out here, have electricity, so we can have big parties and stuff, and it should be pretty cool. Probably, I don't know when we do that, maybe this fall or something, depending on how everything goes. But garden's doing well, our bees. So if you follow us on Instagram, you saw that we had bees outside of our house yesterday. They're from that colony that we found at that deer blind. We ended up using some Bengal bug spray to get rid of them from the inside of our house because they were coming in. So that was kind of hectic. My wife was kind of freaking out because of our baby. But they're not in the house anymore. We put out 2 boxes to try to capture them. And then we'll be getting some hive boxes so we can hopefully start our own colony out here, as long as they don't swarm. So I'm just gonna play this a little bit, record us fishing some, and then I'll meet y'all after we finished up catching our fish for the day. after fishing almost all day, Tristan and I are probably going to go into our pond and cool off a little bit, but I wonder if you can see this on camera. We have our Canadian geese right there. There's one there and then one behind that tree. I wonder if I get in the water, if they'll let me get close to them. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll fall. Good thing I'm using a GoPro. But yeah, there they are right there. It's pretty cool. Some cool Canadian geese. So yeah, Tristan and I are about to get in the pond for a little bit. Then we're gonna go up to the house, cook our catch. We'll take you along while we clean it, and I think we're gonna make fish bites with hush puppies and French fries. So we'll do that, and then we'll wrap it up and go over what we're gonna do tomorrow. I didn't get any of the fish cleaning and cooking on video last night because it was too dark by the time we finished that, but I'm gonna go ahead and give the chickens some more feed. We went ahead and gave the chickens the fish guts and everything like that because they can eat it. So just gonna give them a little bit of feed right now. Go check on the garden. My stepmother actually went out this morning and watered the garden for us, so that was super nice of her. And then on the way back, we'll check the raised beds in our front yard. So it's a super nice day again today. We're expected to get rain like Tuesday, I think, so that'll be really nice to get. We're still waiting to get our Premier One fencing for our chickens, for our goats, for our cattle. That's the only reason why we don't have them out here right now, because we don't have our Premier One fencing. Premier One fencing is an electrified fence system. It runs off of solar power. So it has a trickle charge to the battery. It runs off the battery. The solar cell recharges the battery. So we're just gonna walk out to the garden real quick. Super nice day once again. I guess it's a good thing that the Senate and everything finally agreed upon that stimulus package, so people will be getting money, so they'll be able to get food and all that good stuff. So good thing for them. I hope everybody's doing well. But yeah, just another day. After I finish doing this and I get this video up, we're all gonna come outside and actually work in the garden. So that's what we're gonna go do. Yeah, we're out here in the garden. Everything looks like it's awesome. Everything's getting big. Let's see if we can see this. So right here we have, actually right here we have pumpkins, some watermelons, some cantaloupes, 3 different types of tomatoes, carrots down there, corn, lots of corn. But yeah, the garden feels so good on your feet. We're just walking through it. Some people call this cream, this type of dirt. So there's that. But super nice. We broke up all the old food plot, because this used to be a food plot on our property. Turned it into our garden. So let's look at this. Oh, it feels so good on your feet. My dad was actually out here past few days with no shoes on, just having a ball, so it was really good. We'll go out to the front of the house, and then I'll show you all the plants that we have up there growing, and then I'll wrap it up, and yeah, we'll see what that looks like. One thing that I forgot to mention about our garden is that in between each of our rows, we're probably going to put mulch that we make on our property out of the wood that we harvest in between each row to help absorb more water, to keep our ground nice and moist and saturated for all of our plants. So we're in the process of looking at that and a bunch of other things. But we're super excited about getting our fencing so we can have our animals out here. That's one reason why we haven't been cutting all the new grass and everything that we have. For instance, like this area right here used to look like our clearing videos, like the very beginning of our clearing videos. We cleared this probably around in October, and look at all that grass. But this will be a good spot for some goats that we're gonna get. But yeah, we're gonna have goats out here, our pigs in our pig pen, our cows out in our field. This is gonna be super exciting. I mean, our chickens are getting huge. We got so many birds, have so many animals. I'm just excited, and I'm excited to get better at videoing. It's just a lot of stuff, guys, lots of stuff. But it looks so nice. The grass is getting so big. Dare I say, we might need to cut the grass. But I guess it'll only, the determining factor behind that is when our fencing gets in, so we can put our cows out here, because then we won't have to. Because we want to keep as much grass as we can so we can feed them, because that's what they eat. So, but it's just, it's a gorgeous day. Our fence over there looks so cool. And it was free basically, except for the barbed wire and the chicken wire and the nails. But the wood was free because we harvested it. I'm always happy when I go outside and just work. It makes me happy. I hope y'all enjoy watching us do this type of stuff. I guess when we move the birds to a new location, I'll be taking some aerial shots. So after one day of them being in one designated spot, we'll put them to another one, and you can see how they break down the grass and the dirt. That's what we wanted to do with our garden instead of tilling it, because when you till, you tear up the you ruin the soil of its nutrients and all that good stuff. But if you use chickens, it's a lot easier, less labor intensive, and it's better for your soil because they make manure, they break it up, and then you can spend your time doing something else. So we're actually walking in to our front gate right now, or actually our front yard. It's a big front yard. We're gonna walk over here to these raised beds real quick. So we have one raised bed planted. This one is all tomatoes. They're getting huge. Look at the little bee. Looks like a little honeybee. But yeah, those are tomatoes. And we're gonna go over here. Look at this one, because these tomatoes are actually bigger than those. Oh man, it's so nice. Look at our field out there. But we'll walk over here and you can see all this. So we got radishes, some more tomatoes. Those are getting huge, huge plants. More radishes, more tomatoes. We have that in there so we can put a trellis so that they can vine up and out. But lots of projects, lots of work, always working, always bettering our farm, our homestead, and hopefully we're just going to be growing our community here on YouTube more and more each day. So if you like our videos, I encourage you to share them and like them. Tell your friends about us, tell them to come subscribe and join us on our journey as we get more in depth with owning animals and farming and everything. So just want to say thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on Friday. All right, everyone, thank you, and I'll see you next time.